I'm going to go the political route for a second here before I go to your calls. Because last Thursday, Donald Trump had his mugshot taken in Georgia, Fulton County to be exact. And it might be the best thing, believe it or not, that's happened to his campaign. Did y'all know since then, the former president has surpassed $20 million in the month of August in fundraising? Do you know since that mugshot was taken, his campaign has generated $9.2 million? Now, his campaign says the funds will only be used for political campaign activities, not to cover legal expenses. We know they're lying because that's what they do when it comes to Donald Trump. He's an habitual liar. And I'm not knocking him for it because it's like politicians don't lie every day. I know they do. But damn it, this brother gives lessons on lying. Okay? And we already know, because it's already been reported and factually proven, that Donald Trump has spent more than $42 million on his legal expenses. Why the hell you think Rudy Giuliani flew to Florida begging him to pick up Rudy's legal fees? Why do you think that happened? Because they're breaking them, and these legal fees are piling up. And Donald Trump is using the campaign to generate funds. So again, that's not to excoriate or demean the former president of the United States. It's to highlight this reality to the Democratic Party. You better get them. You have any idea how stupid you're going to look as a party? First of all, you look stupid enough because you call yourself progressives and you're riding the coattails of a guy that's going to be 82 years old during election year, begging him to run for re-election. You call yourself progressives, and the best you can do is an 82-year-old that's already in office, an 82-year-old incumbent. I personally believe if it wasn't for these damn high taxes out here in California, I would be a Gavin Newsom supporter. When he got interviewed by Sean Hannity on Fox News, I've never seen, since Biden has been president, anyone on the liberal side that has been more forceful, more convincing, and more defying against the right than Gavin Newsom, and more effective. He was brilliant. But then I come out to California and these damn taxes, they invent ways to take your money in this state. So that might be problematic. But I got to tell you, I'd still approve of that better than you relying on an 82-year-old candidate. Now, again, I'd vote for Biden over Trump. I'm not apologizing for that to anybody because statesmanship matters. It's not a dictatorship. Hell, I might even like some of Trump's policies more than Biden's. But what you can't have is a former president who you know, if he gets reelected, will focus on nothing but exacting vengeance against those who oppose him. We won't have a democracy being run. We'd have an anarchy being run. And an anarchist running it. Because that's what he would be, just to exact revenge against his opponents, both on the left and the right. And that's what would concern me. Last point, I want to say this about Biden. Folks have brought up his age, even I have brought up his age. I've questioned his cogency, how lucid he is at times, how together he is at times. That is true. It's not to knock him. It's just to point out that you're 82 years of age. It's undeniable. It happens. I'd be remiss if I neglected to mention he ain't the only one having problems. Have y'all seen the headlines for the Senate Majority Leader, Mr. Mitch McConnell? Senate Minority Leader, have you seen it? Mitch McConnell freezes up again today. A few weeks ago, he was at a press conference, he was talking, and all of a sudden he froze up, he couldn't speak. And his contemporaries on the Senate had to pull him away. He lost it. Before he came back a few minutes later, started talking. Today, same thing. He just froze. These are not young, spry individuals. Father Time creeps up on everybody. And if we're going to point out how it's creeped up on Joe Biden, we most certainly can point out how it's creeped up on Mitch McConnell. Period.